I am in a hotel room right now. I cannot go to my house for a few days because someone came into my home, stole my spare car key, stole my car, and multiple other personal items, including a lot of my personal information, passport, bank information, cards, everything. So I was violated in one of the worst ways. But I want to share what happened with you guys just to spread awareness so that you guys can just be a little more careful, I guess. I blame this partially on myself, even though really the full blame is on them because they're thieves, but I probably should have protected myself and my property better. Um, so let me tell you guys what happened. I've done Airbnb for many years, and I'll just do it off and on depending on like I need some extra money or whatever. So this year I cleaned out a lot of extra stuff from my house and I put it in storage just because I had so much like stuff and I just wanted like a clean space just to look through things, see what I wanted to get rid of or whatever. So, and I was planning to move this year. So, I just wanted to get a jump start on it and start cleaning stuff out. So, this my spare bedroom was completely clean. There's only a bed in there and a desk. Like, hey, I can do Airbnb, make some extra money, right? So I opened the calendars back up on the app. I had about three bookings that went well. I live near a popular travel destination, so a lot of people that book the room in my home are tourists. So they're just there for just to visit or for a conference, a convention, or whatever. So it's usually like that. And then I have two full bathrooms, so I let them have a full bathroom. So they usually are fine. I usually don't really hear too much from guests and they'll leave. So I had someone book the room for 30 days. And at first I'm like, 30 days is a long time for me, but I had a lot of plans for February, so I'm like, it's fine. I'm not really gonna be there often, and they'll be doing their own thing, and I'll be doing my own thing, and it'll be fine. Like I won't even have to worry about Airbnb for a month. So I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, pretty good money. Um, cool. Usually everyone that comes, they're tourists, right? So, and that's what the person said that she was visiting from another city, and she comes to my city for work often. She'll be there for work, and we were having a pretty good conversation. So I'm like, cool. So later on that evening, her and the other guest that she came with got to my house. When they first walked in, they didn't have any luggage. I'm like, did you leave your luggage in the car? They're like, oh no, we don't have anything, right? Well, they didn't say it like this, but basically in so many words, they would get their luggage tomorrow. So I'm like, I'm not about to be in their business. I just showed them the room, showed them the bathroom, and once she started speaking, I realized that this is not the same person that was communicating with me on Airbnb. Just by the way she was talking, um, it couldn't have been the same person I was talking to. I'm like, I'm not gonna judge them. It looked like they had just came back from a club or something like that, which just is a party city. So again, I was not gonna judge them. The next day, I asked just to protect myself. I asked for their IDs. I had them sign a contract that they would um, be leaving the date that they said that they would be leaving, and I wrote the confirmation number from Airbnb and everything. I just typed up a formal contract up. They signed it, gave me their IDs, but they were a little upset about the ID thing. They asked me if I was going to run a background check, whatever, and I'm just like, this is just for my safety and to prevent anything weird um, when it's move out day. So they like, oh, we understand, whatever, right? The next day, um, they saw my camera from outside charging, and they got upset and they thought that I was like that the camera was taking pictures of them on the way past. So I'm like, no, that's my camera from outside. I have to bring it in and charge it like every 3 to 4 weeks because it has to be charged. So she's like, oh, I understand. And she just was saying it like she's uncomfortable. So I said, if you're uncomfortable, perfect. I will refund the money through Airbnb, and you can find you somewhere else. But she's just like, no, I didn't know that was your camera from outside. I'm sorry, whatever. Um, so now I'm getting a little like, why are you guys afraid of cameras? You know, like I wouldn't care about a camera being in the living room, plugged in, like I'm not doing anything. So I'm just like, I know I'm gonna have to work with Airbnb to get them out because now I don't feel comfortable. During this time, they were also not cleaning up after themselves. They were using the kitchen. They were not cleaning up after themselves. They were leaving stuff around. There was food on my floor, and I told her like, hey, you're gonna have to clean up after yourself. That's it. Like, I didn't think I would have to say this, but after you make food, please clean up after yourself. That's it. Okay, I understand. That's what she said. The very next day I walked in, the kitchen was nasty. They were not there, so I opened the door to the room because it's my house. It was completely nasty. Food everywhere, um, just a lot of stuff, drugs. So I called Airbnb. I said that, you know what, they have to go. Um, it seemed as if they were okay with that because I told them to, like, it's not going to work out. But the person that was talking to both of us through Airbnb made it seem like they were very upset. But Airbnb said, I need 24 hours. And I said, no, I kind of want them out today. And they're like, well, we don't have anywhere for them to go. And I thought about it like, you know what? I don't want them to be upset and try to come back to my house and vandalize anything or vandalize my car. So, you know what? Tomorrow morning, they can leave and I will just clean up my house, whatever. So they left, and I realized that they had gone through a bunch of drawers and stuff. I don't know if it was while I was asleep or what. They had gone through a bunch of drawers in my living room, found my old spare key to my car, and they had stolen a couple other things, damaged some things in my house. And so, of course, I called the police. A couple days later, they came back and stole my car. Um, they stole my laptop. They stole a mobile hotspot. They stole my other iPhone. Um, they stole so much and they damaged so much. And I know people are going to judge me and blame me for this, but I've never had an issue like this. And Airbnb does, I'm thinking like through Airbnb, nobody's going to do this because they have their information. But the police found my car is completely destroyed. They broke a lot of things in my car. I can't even drive it right now. The police don't even want me at my house. They think that these people are after me. And they are on the run with a lot of my belongings, a lot of my personal information. And yeah, that's what happened. They ruined my life.